Hello everybody and welcome to a new series called Rants, I guess, or something along those lines. Don't know what to call this series yet. So the first one I wanted to start with is something that I have a problem with in real life. Someone or two people calling me a sexist for using certain words that mean nothing at all. It's a word that I use, it's words that I use for everyone and anyone, not just boys or not just girls, not just anyone. It's so the word cunt, which as everyone knows means a certain word, and people take offense to it. But it's a word that people call or people call people. And it's the equivalent of asshole, basically. It's the same thing. It's just a little bit more shock factor and a little bit more craziness, and that's what people take offense to. Also, don't mind the background. I'll put up the green screen again soon. These two people in my everyday real life called Harrison, Mrs. Harrison, let's just say, and Mrs. Launderson, let's just call them, because I can't use their actual names, but they know who they are, and everyone knows that I'm the least sexist person around. Because any word that I use is not directed at a certain gender or a certain, just like how I call everybody a bitch, not just women, I call everybody a bitch. So this Harrison, Mrs. Harrison, Mrs. Launderson, in my real life, if you can find out what the names are, but I'm just masking the word just like or names just like I mask every other name technically now for legal purposes. So why is it considered offensive if I use those words on a regular basis, and yet they're the most hypocritical people in the world? You have to ask yourself that question, because, like I say, I don't use that word in any way that is sexist, because I use it for everyone and anyone. And also, other people, other comedians use it on a regular basis as well. So I'm not the only one, and I get called names like the German leader in the 1950s, or the person behind some bad attacks on U.S. or Canadian soil, or any other soil in general, by these two people. And again, they know who they are, and not that they watch my videos ever. Well, maybe they should start watching my videos, because they might learn something. But this is the issue I have with these two people, that I'm not going to put a picture up of these two people, but let's just say they're from my family, my immediate family. In any case, so this Harrison, Mrs. Harrison, is Mrs. Launderson, call me all these names just because I use those words, but they're hypocritical in the way that they abuse and disrespect men on a regular basis. They disrespect me, they disrespect the rest of the male members of the family. So I'm not even going to tell you which family members they are. That's how bilingual is going to allow me to do these. So that's the situation that I face on a regular basis, and I think it's stupid because and one of them is a hardcore Christian that breaks all the commandments, not just the 10 commandments, but the ones that people made up to be whatever. That's another topic for another day. But the issue is that they regularly break the commandments, even though they talk about being Christian and they talk about reading the Bible and everything. When they're the equivalent of I'm sorry, Disney, Walt Disney. I know you own me technically, but they're the equivalent of Walt Disney on a regular basis. And not just for the reasons what you think, because he was also a known sexist. But in any case, so why is that a thing? And it's not just these two certain people that I'm talking about. It's a lot of people that will take offense to some bullshit like that. And I think it's fucking stupid, because let's say if they don't like men at all because they're hypocritical. Any of these people that say that, oh, men are all sexist pigs and everything, no, you have to take it with a grain of salt, because sometimes they are not offending one gender or the other, or one race or the other. Like you're giving the equivalent of someone saying the N-word, and you're classifying the N-word for racism equal to a C word or a B word or any other words in sexism. First of all, no, that's not the same thing. You can go on live TV or on YouTube and it's not generated at one gender is allowed to say these words, but one gender is only allowed to say the N-word, and only to their own pals. Is a big difference. I don't like when they call me the N-word, because I'm not their pal, and there's a difference there. And it's more racist for me to be called that than me saying not to call me that. Because again, I'm not. I'm pale as a ghost. I don't get much sun. And stop taking offense to every little comment that someone makes. Just because I don't get much sun doesn't mean I'm being racist either. So, but racism is for another topic. But it's not the same as saying the word as a general, the C word or the B word as a general statement for any gender or anyone that I talk to that is being a pain, and that's why I call them those names. The same with calling someone an asshole or anything like that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that's my first rant of this series. I don't know what to call it. Is it Big Ego Rants or something? I don't know. But, and I do apologize for the background. Something happened, and I don't want to ever get into it, so don't ask. And I'm going to be setting up the green screen again right away. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!